Dragon Ball Legends has released so many units, and some units will be so good that they will stay the #1 unit in this game until you die, and some units are so good in this game, but you just don't know it, and they are extremely underrated, or the other way around, when they are pretty much bad, and everyone just uses them because they're overrated. Now today, I'm going to be going over a few of the most underrated units in Dragon Ball. This could be by animations, by just how good they are, it could be like anything like that, but here are 5 units who are extremely underrated in Dragon Ball, in my personal opinion. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree. I don't really care, it's my opinion. The first unit on this list is, I believe, our latest Legends Limited Zenkai at the time we're recording this video. That is Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening Perfect Cell. Well, the old Perfect Cell. This unit, in my opinion, is a pretty underrated Zenkai. He's nowhere near as good as the Zenkai Gogeta Blue, or I don't think he's as good as the Zenkai Boobros, but this man's damage output is pretty good. I had no idea what this dude's green card does, but I found out, and it's actually not that bad. You can actually do a few smart moves with this green card. It does stop your combo, but there are a few good moves you can do with his green card if you play it correct. This man's animations are, of course, old, but they are really, really good, and I'm pretty impressed by it. I mean, Pan, I love you, but goddamn, this dude is fucking awesome. This dude does great damage. His tanking is pretty good, but that's like all Zenkai units. Overall, this unit is pretty solid. I mean, his damage output's great, tanking good. They missed on a lot of cover null. I believe the only cover null he gets is on his gauge, or does he get some on entry? Maybe he gets some on entry, I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure the only cover null he gets is on gauge. And yes, his gauge is good, you know, cards, key, vanish recovery, you know, cover null, but either way, like, that one gauge takes too long to fill up still, so he's very hard to be used if his gauge is the only way to get the buffs he needs. Let's go to the next unit. The next unit on this list is, I believe, our first Legends Limited of 2025. That is Legends Limited Trunks and Gohan. I do see this unit a lot in PvP, okay? Don't get me wrong. This unit is all over PvP. Not like all over PvP, but it's in PvP a good amount. But I think they should be used way more. I mean, this man's animations are great. Their damage output is really good. For some reason, their tanking is actually not terrible. They have pretty kind of easy access to cover null. They have good healings. Gohan's voice actor is amazing. Trunks' voice actor, I'm just gonna give you a rundown on what his voice acting sounds like. Gohan, no. Yeah, that's literally his voice acting. That's what he says. I mean, it's extremely disappointing on how his voice acting was really good on release, and then they did like a stupid update with him, and now his voice acting is absolute trash. Now, after he is successioned, or kills whatever, or dies whatever, or Gohan dies at least, this man becomes pretty good. When Gohan goes Super Saiyan in the succession, I think, this man becomes a blue card spawning demon. I mean, this man always has a blue card. It does extreme damage. You know, this dude has pretty easy access to cover null. You know, I believe it's on green, gets vanish back with main ability. I mean, this man is an absolute abomination of a unit. And with him having a succession, which is basically a revival, that means he's basically rush protected, basically. So this unit is extremely important, extremely safe. Like, can someone give me a reason why this unit is not used as much as he should? I mean, good cover null, good tanking, great damage, great combo potential. I mean, this unit is good in every way possible, but sadly, he just cannot be used in this meta. First of all, Trunks is purple, so he can't do shit. Gohan is blue, and there's not many great reds running around, so he also kind of can't do shit. So it's just really hard to work with this dude. Let's go to the next unit. I'm going to talk a lot of stuff about this unit, and that is Legends Limited Zamasu, who also came out in 2025, not that long ago. This Zamasu has one of the coolest abilities I've ever seen, his unique gauge. I mean, when you're attacking, it's a strike attack unique gauge. When you're getting attacked, it goes to a defense type unique gauge. I mean, that is just awesome. His animations are beautiful, one of the cleanest LFs I've ever seen. One of the coolest green cards in all of existence. He gets vanish back half the time. He destroys Dragon Balls half the time because, you know, it depends on what gauge you're in. I mean, he gets cards. Does he get cover null with it? No, I don't believe he gets cover null with it. He gets it on his gauge. The bad thing about his gauge is sometimes it takes too long, and you have to take the one extra card or use the one extra card just to get access to the buffs or debuffs you will apply. That means that when your gauge is full, you have to use another card or take another card, like Pan takes me, and able to get the gauge effects or buffs, whatever. I mean, that is just something that really, really, really hurts this unit. His damage is absolutely incredible. I mean, this dude is, I think, the highest damaging unit that we have in the game. No. Beast Gohan's definitely higher. This dude's like the third or second most damaging unit we have in this game. And that is really impressive. But it kind of makes up with him having 0 tanking. I mean, 0 defensive abilities. I mean, this dude does not have a disruption. He has a good defensive gauge. But besides that, after his gauge fills up a few times, it's kind of cooked. I mean, he really cannot do anything defensively. This dude will get 3-carded by a type disadvantage unit. And in my opinion, that is one of the most disappointing things I've ever seen in Dragon Ball. I mean, how do you make a unit do this sloppy of a job? I mean, he does have great animations. He does have great all that and that and that. Sick blue card, does insane damage. Ultimate does AoE if it doesn't kill. And it's pretty hard hitting. Like, I hit Pan hard, like, BAM! But besides that, this unit's just not there. Let's go to the next unit. I'm sure a lot of you guys expected to see this unit on this tier list, and basically he perfectly believes that. This is Legend Limited Goku Black. Probably the most disappointing unit I have ever seen for a celebration. I mean, there have been a few units that were extremely disappointing, but none have disappointed me as much as this Goku Black. I mean, this Goku Black's damage is not there until he transforms. I mean, this Goku Black does not tank. He just has a great gauge, but he does have good endurance and buff cancellation. I mean, he does tank a little bit, but not that much, you know. So this man, basically why he's terrible is he takes forever to fill up his gauge. Just kidding, he only takes 3 cards. Wait, then he should be great. No, because the only way to empty out the gauge is to land your green card, which is a long animation, or get a blue card. You may think that's easy, but it has to be with this Goku Black. That means that you have to use a green card with this Goku Black and land it, or you have to use a blue card with this Goku Black, which will not hit that hard, so you might as well just save it for another unit. This Goku Black would actually be a very, very, very good unit if you would just make his gauge continuously refill, or just refill easier, like within a few cards. This unit could be saved with the simplest ability, and for some reason, they just won't do it. They just need to fix his gauge. He'll be great. Make his green card a short animation or something, because his green card right now is terrible. I mean, that thing gives you a card and Covernal. It is really satisfying to empty out that gauge. But satisfying does not matter in Dragon Ball if the unit is trash. I mean, this unit transforms a lot. He heals a lot. So that's great. You know, you think that's great. And he gets vanished with his blue card how many times? 1, 2, or 3? I don't know. But it's kind of terrible. Red Pan can be qualified to be better in this unit on release. And that's just insane. Legends Limited Daima Goku, I have talked about in a lot of my videos and how I extremely dislike this unit. I do not like Daima, like Dragon Ball Daima in general. I just don't find it fun to watch in most cases. Super Saiyan 4 was just, you know, canon, and that was absolutely incredible when Vegeta turned Super Saiyan 3. But besides that, I find no interest in Dragon Ball Daima whatsoever. Now, when this Goku released, I was like, wow, a Daima unit. We don't have any of those already. But nope, we do, and this unit is actually really fun. I do see this unit in PvP, do not get me wrong. This man's like not super underrated, where at the point where this unit's not used and he should be used way more often. No, he's used fairly enough in PvP, and that's great. I'm just saying that this unit should be used way more because he's yellow, he's red, which counters a lot of yellow, all the yellow units, which is a lot of good units in this game right now. He also has a good lock-in blue, which can do an insane amount of damage when his gauge is full, which, you know, creates the lock-in, a bunch of damage buffs, which is an absolute savior in most cases. This dude has an extremely hard-hitting ultimate, which is a ranged ultimate, so Beast Gohan cannot counter it. I mean, this dude is tanky, great damage, endurance when you rush that cannot be canceled. I mean, why is this unit not, like, used often? I mean, I don't use this unit because I don't like Daima. I do not have fun using this unit. But this unit is just not fun to use, in my opinion. He's not fun to play as, and he's extremely not fun to fight. I mean, this dude gets too many blue cards, too many green cards, tons of Covernal, good comboing, a super hard-hitting ultimate, which is one of the best animation ultimates I have ever seen in Dragon Ball Legends. I mean, the way he just flies around and then shoots that white stuff all in his mouth and all in his face. It's just gorgeous. I mean, it is absolutely a blessing how they did this unit extremely, like, justified. I mean, they did this unit extremely well. I just don't like that it's Daima and he's not used, you know. That's just my opinion, though. Subscribe, that's the end for this video. Guys, there is Pan walking through my door right now, and I gotta get her before it's too late. So I'll be right back. I need to counter. I know I said this at the end of the video, but I just quickly want to talk about the newest release in Dragon Ball, and that is the Legends Limited Super Saiyan Goku. I want to know, who the hell designed this unit? Like, does Dragon Ball not know how much we hate Ultra Majin Vegeta? They're like, oh no, wait, you guys hate Ultra Majin Vegeta? Okay, let's bring you Super Saiyan Goku. Oh, okay, not very hype, but okay. But we're going to make him basically Majin Vegeta. We're going to give him AoE Green with uncancelable neutrality, cover null, and make him get tons of green cards. Oh wait, you think that's it? Nah, man, nah, not yet, not yet. We're gonna give him a lock-on ultimate, which is just insane. Like, okay animations, a great green card. I mean, why did they release this unit and think it's a good idea? Why? I made a showcase about this unit, and the amount of green cards this dude gets is terrible. I mean, it's actually terrible, because he gets so many of them. Now, guys, the bad thing about this unit is not anything to do with his kit. It's that he's purple. If this unit was red, Beast Gohan would be out of here immediately. Just because of the lock-on. He loses his gauge, you go neutral, and then you lock him in. It's just a literal snipe. You aim at his head, and you shoot his stuff in his head. I mean, like, I don't know who designed this unit, Toshi. I don't know if you're still working there or not, but you need to get back up there and fix this unit. I know you designed Ultra Majin Vegeta, but I don't know what we're going to do at this point. Subscribe.